Do you live in the South Shore of Massachusetts and Cape Cod and wonder if the national real estate news for 2023 are applicable to your town? Then listen up. You're going to want to pay attention to the following data, as it may surprise you. The doom and gloom news are everywhere. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of headlines that are indicative of a less than favorable real estate market and apply to all, regardless of where in the country you are. Lack of inventory, interest rates doubling, you name it. But something you might find interesting to know is in the past 12 months, the average homeowner equity in the US has actually grown by $34,300. That's a total of $2.2 trillion. So I took the time to compare Q1 in 2022 versus Q1 in 2023 for some of the towns here in the South Shore and Cape Cod to see if what is happening across the country, especially in the West Coast, is also happening in the East Coast. Take a look at the chart below, which shows you the majority of the homes locally actually gain value in the first 3 months of the year. An interesting study examined US home price growth by decade, and here's what it found. In the 90s, homes gained 30.2% of equity. In the 2000s, 48.2%. In the 2010s, 44.5%. And in the 2020s, what we have so far in the 2020s, 39%. This matters because a lot of people are concerned about timing the market. But in most cases, as you could see by the data I just shared with you, time in the market is what matters most. One can assume when looking at that study that so long as you are holding the home for a decade, you can roughly gain about 40% of equity in your home. Something you want to keep in mind, however, is the 1 to 2% rule. You should be putting back each year 1 to 2% back of the value of the home back into the home for maintenance, repairs, and updates. As an example, if you own an $800,000 home, you should be putting back $8,000 to $16,000 into the home each year. And in the luxury price points, that percentage should be around 3%. Homeowners that buy a home and hold it for a decade with no updates, maintenance, or improvements should not expect the same ROI than those that put money back into their homes annually and protect their investments. As real estate agents, when we make contact with a homeowner to prep the home to go on the market, the very first thing we do, other than analyze market data, is we audit the home. We walk through to take an assessment of any updates and improvements that may have been done during the lifetime of ownership of the home. It is often surprising to us when we have to give a long punch list of items that need to be done in order to maximize the sales price, right? Because isn't that, after all, what everyone wants at the end of owning the home, to maximize what they can sell it for? And I've had clients, I'll give you an example. I had a client one time that owned a beautiful property, and the property came with a hot tub in the bathroom, and they had never connected the hot tub to the electrical panel. So during the entire lifetime of owning that home, they had actually never enjoyed the hot tub. I told them, well, if we are to include that your primary en-suite bath includes a beautiful hot tub, the hot tub needs to be in working condition, so you have to fix it. And they went ahead and they fixed it. And funny enough, they sent me a picture drinking champagne from their tub, because they were like, if we are going to spend the money to fix it, to sell the house, we are at least going to enjoy this hot tub one time. And I laughed and they laughed, but it happens more often than not. So protect your investment, put that 1 to 2% annually to maintain the home, to improve the home. Trends change, updates are needed, and with that, and looking back at the last 4 decades, you are going to most likely gain in the next 10 years roughly about 40% of equity in your home. As always, if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in the South Shore or Cape Cod, my team and I would love to be your resource of choice, and you can reach me at Susana@AlanteRealEstate.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you at the next one.